Alright, I would do folks here. Boo! Marks 1205 numbers after the name of little games. Beat connection over here. Little Uncharted 1 again, running it back, running it through. It's been kind of a like dull period here to start like 2021 in terms of like games coming out and stuff like that. I'm playing Resident Evil Village now, and that might be the first new game this year that I've played. I might be missing one. I mean, I guess there was the crop of like new system games that kind of come out, but even them weren't like too new. They were just new for me. Where like I hadn't played Days Gone, I hadn't played Gears 5, I hadn't played. I did play Tetris Effect. I just played it again, and I still play it sometimes. It's just that good. So there just has been this influx of new games. I'm perfectly cool because it allows me to kind of catch up with my back catalog a little bit. Backlog, I guess, is the appropriate term. And also just go back and revisit some games I wanted to play, you know? So I'm going through some of these Uncharted games. I went through Uncharted 1 and 2. And I'll probably go do 3 in a little bit. I don't know. I might do Ratchet and Clank before the new Ratchet and Clank comes out. I haven't fully decided yet. It kind of depends on when I wrap up Village here. I think I should be wrapping up Village in a couple days. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know how much more there is to the game necessarily. I've collected, let me put it this way, 4 vials, vases, vials, chunks. You know, the big kind of rectangular things you're looking for. I think there's a name for it. I don't know, vials isn't it, right? Because a vial is like an actual like cylinder thing. These aren't cylinders. They're like fat rectangles. I'm sure there's a real name for it. Shout outs to Mr. S, my geometry class. Either way though, Uncharted 1. Rough. I'm not gonna lie. The acting's still good, the story's still good. The gameplay itself is a little bit just chunky-ish on the chunky side. But it's to be expected. It's an older game. It's still a fun game to go back to. I played it on hard mode, maybe? Or maybe the other one I played on hard mode. I don't remember. I think. No, I guess I replayed Uncharted 2, I think, on hard mode. So I think this one I have done just straight up. But I would recommend doing this on the easiest point, unless you're trying to get the trophies or something like that. Because the actual game itself, the fun itself, the characters, the story, and all that, you get that through like playing it and like getting through it, not necessarily through having like this excruciating challenge of, hey man, like these 2 guys shot me and I'm dead kind of thing. Because the gameplay is really what lets down Uncharted, and really what let out these early ones for me was kind of the gameplay. And that's, you know, rectified in later Naughty Dog games. You know, Uncharted 4 is still, The Last of Us 2 is pretty damn good on both departments, story and gameplay. So Uncharted 1, play it if you want to, but it's not a necessity.